Hey, welcome back. Sorry for technical difficulties and whatnot. I just recorded for an hour, so first of all I went to the LAN before, and so everything got unplugged and then replugged back in and rearranged and stuff like that. And I don't know, maybe the USB was plugged, I'm sorry, those sounds because I was readjusting the stand. Maybe the USB is plugged in the wrong port, and that port has problems or something. I have no idea. All I know is that I just finished a recording, and I did do a test recording in advance to see if it was working. My 1 hour-ish recording of me going through the Sea Emperor stuff, the first half an hour sounds normal, I think. The second half an hour, it's like I'm pitch shifted down. Like I have like I'm in like the police. It's like I'm in a police like anonymous witness program or something where like I have to have my voice disguised for my own good. We'll see if I can edit that to make it sound normal or something, but yeah, that's weird. I'm hoping that changing the port and restarting my computer and reinstalling drivers fixed it, but I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. So sorry if there are more technical problems going forward in this episode or future episodes. I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what's causing it or why it happened, and if it's going to keep happening or what's going to happen. That's just part of the fun experience of it all. I hope it doesn't keep happening. That'd be nice. So anyway, at the moment we have the Sea Crown Seed. I need to find the other ones, which the portals can take me to some of, so that's why they gave me some of those, huh? I'll go be looking around for some of those, but what's in here? Yeah, not relevant. And these are all sorted, so there's not anything really specific in these ones. Nothing weird like what I might be looking for. What's in this one? Those are all minerals, so none of that's going to be the right thing either. Alright. So I hope it's gone, and we're just done with that technical problem, but apologies if this episode and future ones just have more and more technical problems. Yeah. I've never seen this problem before. If you ever want to see your computer just manifest bizarre problems you've never heard of and maybe never hear of again after the time that you encounter them, a great way to do that is to do a Let's Play channel, and you'll just constantly get smacked in the side of the head by just the strangest things and surprises. Is the game running better now? As I say that, it skips for a second. All right. So here's one downside. I marked where all those portals were, but I didn't mark which one was which. So crag, green. They rearrange? Mushroom, bulb. They even rearranged, huh? Alright, so the first two were mushroom and bulb, so it doesn't matter which one was which. I can just go to either of them, because I need a mushroom sample and a bulb sample. So this part is fine. Let's go check them out. And I'm gonna go cut up a piece, and then we'll have that. I'll cut up 2 pieces so I can plant one if I want to locally, even if there's probably no reason to do that. Whoop. Take me. And we'll see how close I can get to being finished. Maybe you can get every ingredient via the 4 portals. I'm not sure. Maybe. Because one of them takes me to the abandoned cave. The abandoned cave was near... Yeah. Not the abandoned cave. What I'm trying to say is the Green River. The Green River is... Ugh. Okay, calm down. Oh, this is running out of batteries. It's right up there. Okay. So got that. You like right there? Do I have a backup battery? I don't have a backup battery? Oh. Oh, I do have a backup battery. Oh, I just didn't have it out. Whoops. Oh, they're not great though. They're not great. Alright. Yeah, the Green River. It's a... Shit, no? I'm trying to remember where that thing's located. It might be directly under the ghost weed area. Wait. Because there was 2 side areas I found in the Green River that led to alien facilities that were little micro, like, dead ends. And but confusingly, I think they were actually both... I think they were actually both under the ghost areas. The creepy blood oil zones. But I think the teleporter one was the one that's less convenient. For a second there, I thought it might have been next to the giant fossil that the first one I saw, which would have been under the ravine version of the ghost area. It would be very easy to get ghost weed from there, I believe, because I could just swim right up, and there wasn't a ghost leviathan in that chamber. But I think that the teleporter takes me to the opposite end, because I think the one by the ravine was the one that was like a cache of some sort. It was just some like objects were there. I think the one that the teleporter took me to was the opposite one, which means, because there's the waterfall and everything, I think there's a ghost leviathan waiting for me right out there, making it a little bit less of a safe option, while also being the additional risk of, I'm thinking about it. Nighttime. This is mushroom forest though, right? I'm safe around here, aren't I? It's just really fucking dark, so it's spooking me out. Yep, that's the mushroom sample. I probably can't... It's just a sample, it's not a seed. I probably can't plant that. Yeah, just has the enzymes. I'll just take it with me. I can't plant that because it's not a seed. You wouldn't want to have that thing growing around here anyway. Crag portal. I don't think I'm gonna... So, crag and bulb forest... What was the other one? Oh, the other one was the river. Okay. So, I might want to commit to going further. It might be best for me to, instead of leaving, go towards HQ. I have to get my other samples. Sea crown is down there, it's just waiting in my Cyclops. That's not a big deal, that it's not with me right now. I need ghost weed and eye stalk. I can get eye stalk from my base, and I can get ghost weed from the ghost area. The mushroom forest is safe. Yeah, alright, let's revisit the surface. I think I'm gonna not take my prawn suit with me. Just because it would take longer to get around in it. I think I've heard that if you double up... Here, this is the way we want to go. I think I've heard that if you want to double up... That's a cool X-ray, but get off my screen. I don't like that there's 4 settings for that. There's a kelp area. I think I've heard that if you double up with 2 separate thrusters... That the, not thrusters, the grappling arms... That the, prawn suit can get really fast. But short of that option, I think it's just faster for me to go around myself. We're back in Coral Zone. And we're on the surface. Turn off the light. Come on, there we go. We're back. Bit of a ways away. That's my base. That's my platform. There's my base. I didn't see that at first, I just saw that. So there's my base. There's my platform. There's a reef back. Hey guys. It's been so long. Let's get to the surface, then I'm gonna swim this way. My goal right now is to find the ravine, because we're actually right by it. If I can find the ghost ravine... I keep calling it ghost. I guess I'm calling it ghost because it has the ghost... I'm looking for the ghost bush, or whatever it's called. Here's the floaters. It's not the easiest spot to find, but like that's my red base, so it's near here. If I can find the ravine, is that it? Then I can quickly grab a ghost bush and get out. And then I can go back to my base for an eye stalk. Either the base or the area under the floating island, but that's maybe even further away. Here we are. Cool. There's not a lot of attackers around here, so I'm not that worried. Ghost weed. I think it's in here. I think that's it. No, that's the Gabe's feather. Come on, ghostweed. Gabe's feather. Like, this is blood oil. It's impossibly dark for being only 200 meters down. Is the ghostweed not from this environment? Where I'd expect it to be. Maybe it's only in the other one. Or maybe it's specifically from... It might be only from the river? Yeah, this all looks homogeneous. It's fine. Ooh, I have an advanced theory to read. We'll get to that when I'm not here. Indigenous life forms, flora. See? Ghostweed. Extremely deep water, pale pigmentations. Maybe not deep enough. Maybe it's from the zone, but it's deeper. I gotta be careful, it's so deep. Hello, holes in the world. I know we're safe up here, at least. Oh boy, you gotta book it. Alright, so threats that were down there. I didn't see them yet, but it was the warper and the electric thing. If I want my sea moth, it's all the way back at HQ. I could get it, but then I'd kind of be responsible for bringing it back, too. Or at least parking it by the base. You know what? Let's just go. I don't have a beacon, otherwise I'd put it on the ravine, so I know where the ravine is. I'm gonna go back to the base in a straight line, which should be safe. Yeah, we're already in red zone. I'm gonna get my sea moth. And I can use that to go down there and explore a little more carefully. Or if that's not where it's from, I can find where it is, hopefully. And while I'm there, I can pick up my eye stalk sample, so I'll have that. And so I'll have everything I need, basically, to hopefully cure the disease across the whole planet, I guess, right? I'll read my advanced theory and maybe one or two of the other things while I'm there. There's my base. Hey. You're not rendering the supports correctly. So it just looks like it's floating. That's trippy. Oh, there it goes. It remembered. It remembered. Hey guys. I haven't been here for a while. Most of you guys are empty, huh? Yep. So it is. I'll just plop one of you in there. Didn't really have much reason for you. Bulb bush sample. Do I have more titanium in here? Not even titanium, huh? How big are you? 4? Oopsie, accidentally ate one. Shit. I just ate one and planted one. You idiot. Alright, well I planted a bulb bush. Isn't that fun? It looks like those things, so, it's fine. I can just grab another bulb bush sample at the last minute. Right now I'm doing the big, time-consuming stuff I have to get. Getting a bulb bush is easy. I should have had 2 or 3 extra samples of everything just because of the goddamn accidental eating problem this game has, where you're one click away from either putting something in a different container or shoving it down your face and losing it forever somehow. Which is a spectacular and bizarre experience. Eye stalk seeds. There we go. Ghostweed seed. I already got one. Oh, that's so convenient. Cool. So I just need to get the bulb bush again because I'm an idiot. But aside from that, we're ready to go. Emperor Portal, Mountain Island, Green River, Mushroom, Bulb Forest, 1700 meters. Yeah, it's faster to go. It's pretty much faster to warp back down, isn't it? The Mushroom Forest is half as far away. And then go to the bulb from there. That makes more sense than going straight to the bulb zone from here. Especially with the hazards between me and the bulb zone. Alright, so I don't need my Seamoth that much right now. Is the Seamoth currently in the docking bay? Where'd I leave it? There you are. The Dilet. The Dilet 2. How you doing? The only thing is that if I plan on using the Mushroom Forest portal more, I could keep the Seamoth there because then I could use it to come back more quickly. But if I choose to do anything else to come back, any other avenue of returning to base, then I'm just gonna have to go fetch the Seamoth again because I left it at the Mushroom Forest portal. So I've got mixed feelings there. Fuck it. Let's just take it. Let's see. Turn off tree base for now. No. Bulb Forest. Mountain Island's not necessary right now. I always keep HQ on. Mushroom Forest is where I'm about to go. Emperor Portal's not that relevant right now. Crag and Green River portals. Alright. Significantly reduced our portal count now. I want to turn on red base, though. Cave base red. There we go. So first stop's going to be cave base red. And it's just because I want to revisit my rocket platform, since I haven't gone there for a while. I'm going to it's weird to be hearing these sounds again, isn't it? We haven't been in this thing for a while. I'm going to revisit cave base red, and I'm going to check the rocket platform and check what's necessary for the next step. Because I haven't checked for a while, so I actually don't have it down. I might even write it down for reference. I guess it would have made more sense to have turn on the teleporter for you, or not teleporter. Turn on the beacon for you because you have your own beacon, but I forgot that you have your own beacon. So I haven't been to the surface in like 3 weeks in real life, basically. That was a big excursion. Aerogel, playsteel, nickel, wiring. Let's write this down. Alright, so... playsteel. Nickel times 3. Aerogel times 2. And wiring, which is easy because that's just 2 silver. That's completely within the realm of possibility. Let's move some... I'm trying to clear some desk space here. Blah. Things are getting crowded. Alright. I can make that. That'll be the Neptune boosters. Alright, so if I come back up here, I'm bringing those resources with me. I don't know where my... Seamoth is. There we go. Let's, have you turned back on? There we go. So I know where you are. And turn off the cave base red. Maybe turn the Neptune back on, actually. It's gonna be relevant. There we go. Cave base red's not very... doesn't come up very much. Mushroom Forest portal. It's really far in that direction downward, huh? I'll never get completely used to how these areas fit together geographically. It's really hard to fit together in my head. Without beacons, I'd be like, I'm sorry, how do I get to there from here? Whoa, it's right there? Like, yeah, you know, you go from Cave Base Red, you go down the weird kelp cliff down to the mushroom forest. Like, the idea that I spent so much time around Cave Base Red, because it's one of my memorable long-term early bases where I did a bunch of stuff and went down exploring that crag and everything. The fact that right around the corner is this mushroom forest portal, and then also right around the corner is the, that crag, I mean not the crag, the ravine that goes into the creepy zone. Like, all that stuff was just right there. And also, I think this might be the mushroom forest where I got attacked by a reaper that one time. The one reaper attack I had in a sea moth. So like, so many things happen like right next to each other. But I didn't even realize that those places were connected. It speaks to how dense and how efficient this map is, because it feels massive and crazy and expansive, but then all this stuff is like around the corner from each other. Alright, so I need to get a bulb bush and a sea crown. Sea crown is already in the Cyclops. We're good there. I just need to go into the other portal and chop up a bulb bush really quick. Sorry about that, guys. I fucked up. Then we'll craft the enzyme. That'll be exciting. That's amazing. I just had samples left over from when I was in there. When I was it was from when I was exploring the ravine specifically. Because I didn't... When I explored the other version of that zone, that had where I had to deal with the crab squid and everything, I never came back. I haven't been back to the base since then. That was all the giant expedition we've been on for weeks now. That way. The transition into having a mobile base that you use in such a way has been really interesting. Like, the Cyclops is really interestingly implemented into the game, where you can have your actual mobile base and go on a massive expedition like this for a very long amount of time without ever returning to your base, when up until then you likely operated your base as being a really important totem, or pillar, I mean, of how your entire game functions. So asking you to then leave your base and travel a fantastic distance, not only going so down deep that you can't come back for air or power and stuff like that, but also that it's such a crazy network of intertwining tunnels. Excuse me. I do not want to be electrocuted, please. Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to chart how to get the ghost weed. It might have just been further down that ravine, in which case it's close to the, in which case it's very close to the opening to the, mushroom portal. Otherwise, maybe maybe you're supposed to take the fourth portal. Maybe the idea is that they give you 5 ingredients to gather. One of them's in the chamber itself. It's a new ingredient you've never had access to before. And the other 4 are from the 4 portals. That may have been the intended sort of thing, which just means that the one for getting ghostweed might have been more of a difficulty. Because I was thinking for a moment there, oh, maybe the ghostweed is just in the Green River, but no, not if I brought it back to the base. I never went to the Green River and back, so it must have been from the ravine, just far enough down, or in a really specific location. Or maybe I was just getting bad luck and that particular area just didn't seem to have any density of it. I just nonchalantly went down like 1,400 meters. Just weird to think about. Alright, so grab those ingredients I need. That's the one, basically. So, fungal, ghost, sea, saw... Yeah. Right? I think we're good. Ta-da! Plot item. An organic substance derived from plants found in Emperor's natural breeding grounds, designed to trigger a hatching response. There we go. What's my advanced theory? The Sea Emperor's life cycle. Available biological data has been used to synthesize the effects of the alien bacterium on the Sea Emperor's natural life cycle. This creature likely lived and moved in small herds around the planet's ocean trenches, coming to the surface to feed off the huge volumes of microorganisms in shallower waters. So it did come to the surface. Like, that was normal too. But the trenches. Why the trenches? Why not just always be around the surface? There's a lot of space up here. Like, especially in the reef back zones. Family sizes would be strictly limited by available food supply. Offspring would likely split off at a young age to form their own herds somewhere. Given their sparse population, mating and egg laying was likely infrequent, perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime event. The species likely had a preferred environment for egg laying. In fact, successfully hatching may depend on such conditions. Given the rarity of this event, it is impossible to calculate those conditions precisely. There is no evidence to support the assumptions that all members of the species were immune from the alien bacterium. Even if this is so, there's evidence that the introduction of the bacterium decimated life on the planet, and this would have had catastrophic effects on the Emperor's food supply and survival rate. So the suggestion here seems to be that it may be that maybe all of the Sea Emperors may have all been immune to the disease, but the disease wiped out their food supply, so they were dying anyway. The symbiotic relationship between this specimen and other life forms likely developed as a direct result of the bacterial infection. Those life forms which learned to keep the Emperor alive survived with its help. This may explain the vast tracts of lifeless ocean in a rough perimeter around the Emperor's location. So the Peepers are in a symbiotic relationship with the Emperors and are keeping the entirety of the area alive in its total. And the game just straight up said, like, yeah, if you go any further in other directions, everything's dead. Which I have not really done that. I have been task-oriented, and I've not just picked a direction to go cruising in for any amount of time. Because you never know what you'll find, and that's scary. I've always been going where they tell me to go. Also, I don't know how the hell I'd tell where I am half the time if I kept just picking random directions to go in. Alright, so I've got the enzyme. Got that going for us. Whee! I have not brought my the prawn suit's back there. It's probably fine. Let's act fast, and I'll probably have... Oh, you're still hanging out right there. I guess you know I have the enzyme, so you want to be positioned correctly to make this scene work or whatever. Hey, buddy. You ready for me to make your whole life worth it and stuff? No big deal. It just only took me like 20 minutes to do. Click. Oh. Alright. Hey. Look at you. Look at you. Hey, guys. Ah. Yeah. You're already as big as I am. That's distressing, isn't it? The babies are as big as me. Look at you. Why do so many sea creatures on this planet have arms? You guys and the dragons. Aw, they're nuzzling. What you guys up to? Oh.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land. Or a creature so small, it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
Are you gonna visibly and obviously die? Is that where this is going? It almost seems to be sinking more and more. Or is it... I don't know, it's kind of its breathing animation. I think it might just idle for a while. Let's look up close how big this thing is. Is that your breathing? Look how absolutely massive this thing is. You can't really touch creatures, so I can't, like, lay a hand on it or anything. Well, your evolutionary prerogatives have been fulfilled. But zoom! This is not the best direction for me to go in overall, probably. Shit, I'm gonna suffocate. I wasn't thinking about my air very much. Hey! Oh, that was a weird animation. You guys made it. I need to get to that real quick. Hey guys, I hope you guys are hope things are going well for you, but I need to breathe. I was gonna go for the surface, but I was a little afraid to do that because of the Reaper that may be nearby. But this thing's here. Please just stay on the surface. It will not stay on the surface. It keeps breaching too hard. Come on. Stop that. There we go. They're still down there? I hope you guys don't get, like, killed. I'm really concerned where you've chosen to spawn. I mean, you didn't choose. Concentrated enzyme 42. Oh, am I cured just like this? Is that a biter coming after me? Ruining my moment? Get out of here.